YouTube, it's Real Rob, boy, back with another video. Look, when you are dealing with narcissistic people, or you have dealt with narcissistic individuals in the past, then you must know something. Anything you say can and will be used against you. See, when you dealing with these type of individuals, you will try to defend yourself because you're going to get sick and tired of being someone else's punching bag. But in defending yourself, see, it's once you defend yourself, you're going to come to the realization that everything that you are saying that's factual, logical, and truthful is literally going to be distorted and twisted into a big lie. Everything you say, everything that you see, this is the thing. Once you try to explain yourself to these individuals, you can explain yourself to these individuals because anything you say can and will be used against you. And everything that you are saying, everything, regardless of it being truthful and factual and substantial evidence, regardless of this, everything that you say will be used against you, point blank period, and twisted against you by the narcissist, which is called gaslighting. You see, people need to understand something. Narcissistic individuals, they're going to lie on you regardless. They're going to blame you regardless. They're going to do it regardless for the simple fact that their mission statement is to destroy you and kill your spirit. They're going to lie on you regardless. There is absolutely no need to explain yourself to these people. Don't explain yourself to these people. You cannot explain yourself to individuals who don't have a sense of self, who don't possess the ability to understand and also the ability to think logically. You cannot explain yourself to these individuals because you're going to come to the realization that you're talking to a brick wall, which is nothing. See, narcissistic individuals don't maneuver based off logic, understanding, and empathy. These people are pure egotistical, self-centered, and arrogant to the core. If you are being truthful, they don't care that you are being truthful and are talking based off factual statistics. They don't care about that. They don't care about that because they don't maneuver based off logic. They lack the ability to understand logic. See, they gonna lie on you, but as soon as you come with the proof, as soon as you come with the factual evidence that proves that you aren't in it, that proves that you aren't anything or that you didn't do anything that they lied on you about. As soon as you come with factual evidence, this shit is going to get used against you. I mean, coming with facts, evidence, and substantial evidence that backs up your claim. I'm talking about the utmost truth. They don't care because guess what? Anything you say can and will be used against you. They're going to twist your truth. They're going to twist all of your factual evidence, your truth. They're going to twist it up just so they can use that against you. And then on top of that, they're going to use what they took from you to break you and later use it against you to take you down. See, they don't care about the truth because they don't live in truth. They live a lie. So they are going to deliberately twist your truth and turn it into a lie because they don't live in truth anyway. Basically, if they don't live, because they live a lie and you live in truth, they cannot accept the fact that you live in truth. So at the end of the day, they want to bring you to their level. So at the end of the day, they're going to lie on you and deliberately twist what you say, twist your words and factual evidence up, making it seem as though you are a liar because at the end of the day, they don't give up. They don't care whether or not that you're telling the truth or not, for the simple fact that they are already here to break you anyway. See, they can't accept the fact that you think for yourself. And thinking for yourself means that you cannot be controlled. See, and they see this. And it's because they see that you cannot be controlled, it makes them hungrier for your destruction because they're not used to coming across individuals who cannot be manipulated because they're so used to getting their way. They maneuver based off control. They have to control everything and everybody around them. They crave attention, acceptance, and validation from everyone. And once they feel as though that you are not going to hop on their bandwagon, once they come to the realization that you cannot be manipulated, once they come to the realization that you think for yourself, once they come to the realization that you genuinely love yourself, that is when the lies, that is when the slander, that is when the smearing is going to start to happen, because they see that as rejection. You have to understand something. Because they cannot manipulate you and control you, because they can't have their way with you, they look at that as rejection. These people are complete control freaks. They see, look, they see see, this is the thing. Once they see that you're an individual that has boundaries, they're going to feel as though that you are rejecting them, because they're so used to giving their way. They're so used to manipulating people. They're so used to getting people to do their dirty work for them. See, they're so used to people doing their dirty work for them. See, this is the thing. If they can lie on you, see, this is the thing. They can't control you. And because they cannot control you, they are going to try to control how other people see you. That's why they try to tarnish your reputation. That is when the lying, the slandering, the smearing gonna come in at. That is when they start to defame your character, because they can't control you. And so in order for them to make it seem as though they are superior to you, is in order to them to boost their ego. So because they constantly think about the fact that you rejected them. They constantly think about the fact that you are not like anybody else. They think about this over and over again. How in the world does this I'm so used to manipulating people, but I can't get what I want. I can't get Robert to do what I want him. I cannot get this man to do what I want him to do, because he doing what he want to do. I can't accept the fact that I can't accept the fact that this man does not listen to what I tell him. So at the end of the day, because he doesn't listen to me, because I know for a fact that he's thinking for himself, and obviously this dude can't be controlled, I'm going to lie on him, because I don't want everybody else to like him. I don't want everybody else to look at him in a positive light, because if I can't have him, if I can't get him to do what I want him to do, I don't want nobody else to do it. Can't nobody have him. This is how they think. Once they find out that you cannot be controlled, that is when they're going to try to tarnish your image. That is why because they're going to lie on you regardless. They're going to lie on you regardless. I don't care if you stay with them. I don't care if you ain't at their job no more. I don't care if you in a relationship with them. They are lying on you right now as we speak, because for the simple fact that they couldn't control you. This the thing, what makes them feel good is by lying on you and slandering your name, because you rejected them. They can't stand rejection. They look at that as a form of rejection, and they retaliate off that. This is why they turn everybody against you. This is why they triangulate everybody against you. This is why they constantly lie on you. They are constantly lying on you. They're constantly blaming you for things that you didn't do. They're constantly accusing you of false accusations, because you simply did not conform to them. You did not kiss their ass. You cannot be manipulated. You know who you are as an individual. They don't have no sense of self. They don't know who they are as an individual. They don't accept boundaries. And because you have boundaries, because you set a high standard for yourself, and they don't have no high standard, they don't have no morals, no integrity, no principles. They don't have no self-discipline. Because you are everything that they pretend to be, they hate you for it. Because they feel as though the results that you getting, they need to get. And once they realize that they can't have you, that's when they're gonna try to turn the people against you. This is how they maneuver. This is how they think. It's fucked up, but this is what they do. See, they are negative spirits. They are bad people. They are bad people. See, narcissistic individuals hate themselves. You have to understand something. These people live a lie. They live in falsehood. They have extreme low self-esteem. They don't even know who they are as an individual. They don't know who they are as an individual. They hate themselves. They lie. See, this is the thing. They lie on a daily basis. They do bad things on a daily basis. They lie. They steal. They cheat. They manipulate on a daily basis. They do everything they live a negative lifestyle on a daily basis. See, you don't live negative. You don't lie. You don't cheat. You don't steal. You're not manipulative. You are not anything that they made you out to be. And this the thing, you're innocent. And they know you're innocent. It's because you're innocent, they can't stand it. Let me tell you something. The only reason why people lie on you is because they don't have anything bad on you. They don't have anything bad. They can't dig up anything bad to point to the fact that points to the fact that makes you a bad person. They can't find nothing against you. They're constantly watching you. They're constantly stalking you just to find out something bad about you. But this is the thing. Once they come to the realization that you move correct, once they come to the realization that you are not a bad person, once they come to the realization that you're not negative, that you don't live in falsehood, that's when they're going to lie on you. They're going to lie on you to try to bring you down to their level. They're deliberately lying. This is because they can't dig up any dirt on you. And you don't live a lie anyway. They can't find nothing against you, so they got to make up something. This is what they do. See, and you refuse to be negative. You refuse to be toxic. You refuse to live a life. You refuse to not take accountability for your actions. See, this is the thing. You refuse to be like them. They want you to be like them. But once they come to the realization that they cannot snatch your soul, once they come to the realization that they cannot manipulate you and exploit you and control you into becoming what they want you to be, because this is the thing, they don't want you to be what you want to be. They want you to be what they want you to be, because so that they can control you, so that you can always be codependent on them. And if they cannot have you, they're going to make sure that nobody can have you. You are too good to be true. And they hate that. See, on a psychological note, they hate themselves. But on a spiritual note, they hate you because they are demonic. See, psychology is nothing compared to what's really going on. See, psychology teaches us that narcissistic individuals that narcissism is a mental disorder, that it's a personality disorder. Screw that. The Bible teaches you that they are demonic, which is the truth. Let me tell you something. This isn't a matter of psychological. This isn't a matter of psychological warfare. This is a matter of spiritual warfare. Psychology was created by man. Spirituality was created by God. You can get diagnosed with any mental disorder you want to, but at the end of the day, I'm talking, that's physical. No, I'm looking past what's physical and I'm going towards what's spiritual. On a spiritual note, these are demonic entities sent here to destroy you, and you better look at it like that, because if you don't look at it like that, you're going to be an easy target. Yeah, but this is the thing. They won't succeed in destroying you. They won't succeed with smearing you. They won't succeed with slandering your name, because let me tell you something. God, every time somebody raises their tongue against you, every time somebody lies on you, every time somebody just try to falsely accuse you of something, guess what? God is going to send more love your way. He's going to send more success your way. He's going to send more blessings your way, because God knows that you are innocent. And this the thing, don't pay attention to smear campaigns, lies, or slander, because guess what? If you live in truth, what's understood does not need to be explained. No, every lie that's formed against you will not. Let me tell you something. Any lie that's formed, because once you live in truth, you are bigger than any lie that's formed against you. It won't work. You way bigger than any lie that's formed against you. Any lie that people try to make it seem like that it's not, God not going to allow that to prosper, because you are way bigger than any lie and any slander that anybody on planet Earth can do to you. They can't even lie on you. They can't even slander your name, because it won't work, because you're loved. Stay blessed.